Right, welcome back to Men's Super League. So we've now got Manchester Bees against Norwich Nighthawks. So at the start of the day, this was 9th and 10th, but Bees had a good
not
day.
Anymore, yes. Bees with a win against Sheriffs and a draw against Derby under their belt so far. And this one probably the easiest of the three on the paper if the table's to be believed.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the Super League anything can happen.
Oh yeah, I think Nighthawks have been a bit of a surprise for a few teams, but they've not necessarily got the wins at the end of the day, but they played quite well.
I think, don't quote me on this, but it was on the stream earlier, so feel free to have a watch back. I think Nighthawks got a win against Storm 2s earlier in the day. But yeah, both teams going to be hard to beat, to say the least. No early hits so far. Durbin and Skinner both releasing, and then Woodall makes the mark on Skinner.
Yeah, a nice amount of fakes there as he came up to a release, and Skinner just dropped and kind of killed him to a ball, but unfortunately Hayden read that quite nicely.
Yeah, nicely played. Unfortunate for Johnson, recycling that extra ball that came in from a spectator a bit too heavily, and Ryder is there to punish, who, after a bit of a hiatus from Dodgeball, finds his way back in the Killer Bees lineup.
Yeah, Woodall going for the trade there, but not actually getting the hit in return.
Plenty of chaos going on here. I think Cousins been called out for a hit on the initial hit from Borley, a trade between, or a hit from Durbin on Woodall on the far side, and then Whitley is kind of left in no man's land, and Millwood's there to punish. Two-ball attack from Ryder, and Key takes out Borley. Yeah, playing with mouth guard after a bit of an accident at England phone training late. Good to see him on court regardless.
Yeah, there was a very, very brutal training session. Few faces damaged by the particular sports hall that we were in that day.
Yeah, hopefully we see nothing of the like in this game.
Yes.
Durbin with one ball in hand, 3 running counters from Bees, and they make the mark.
I mean, it's one of those things you hope that when you run at somebody with 3 balls that you manage to hit them.
Given that a double running counter is probably one of the most safe ways to secure a hit on a player, adding an extra 3rd ball in there on a player who's up court backtracking with a ball in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Durbin was dead to rights there, and Bees clinically finishing the set.
So Nighthawks with the win in the opening rush, but elect to not go for the quick start. Just set with the 3.
Probably one of Nighthawks' strongest assets this middle rush.
Oh,
great out of the body shot from Borley. Finds the shoulder of Ryder.
Yeah, I think Skinner might be one of the quickest men on the in Super League.
Yeah, and you saw it there. The wind up and release from Borley is no less effective, especially when you get that ball straight to hand. And then the players are up court floundering with a ball that either isn't live. Very difficult to negotiate. But he's doing well so far. But Nighthawks was still the player advantage here.
Yeah.
Great shot from Borley onto Woodall.
Yeah, again, Woodall attempting the trade, but he's not managing to get the hits to go with that.
Borley coming under quite a lot of heavy fire already in this game. I think probably been earmarked by Bees as one of the danger men to have to worry about. Skinner probably being the other one. The two of them having played for decades together almost at this point. Reefham Raiders for those of us who remember the days of Super League back then. But
yeah.
Crazy carnage in the middle results in a hit from Durbin onto Cousins, and he gets the ricochet catch for good luck.
Yeah,
doesn't have a player to bring in, but they all count.
So Borley hitting out Ward user, line reffing behind Badley. So Badley left in by himself now.
Yeah, Badley happy to try and throw away possession, try and force a catch opportunity. Nighthawks still with 6 players. They have a choice about how they might want to play this. Do they try and convert the hit or try and play safe?
Yeah, looks like they're going for safe.
Durbin elects for the latter.
Oh.
And Borley thinks otherwise.
Yeah, I think Borley's always going to go for the hit at the end there. He's very much a I would like to hit people player.
A good asset to have in a Dodgeball team, really.
Yes.
Players who enjoy hitting other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, he raises it. Yeah, Badly probably doing well enough to try and force a single ball opportunity, but Bawley just too quick, Badly not able to get himself set in any kind of reasonable catching position. Would have been a miracle catch had he stuck it, but not on this occasion. Couple of exchanges on the far side between Durban and Cousins.
Yeah. So both sides losing a player, so they are even still, 5-5.
Both these teams so quick to read the game in terms of when to trade, when to counter, when to hold, when to reset. Expecting quite a lot of sharp play. A great catch from Millwood, no less so.
So that brings Cousins back in, so Nighthawks now 2 players down.
Another line ref hit by a cross court.
Yeah.
Great shot from Bawley once again, finds the mark on Millwood.
Yeah, I mean, Bees had already identified Bawley as a threat, but he's doing really well. He's taking out a lot of players.
So one thing identifying him as a threat, but trying to shut him down is completely another. Yeah, gifted with incredible speed around court as well as speed of release. Skinner does get that ball back off the block of Woodall.
Yeah.
Woodall tries catching him unawares, but gives away the 4th ball in the process. It's up in the air. Nobody fancies it.
Yeah, Skinner's threatening, making sure nobody tries to pop up and get that catch.
I think realising that Norwich might have 4 balls to play with once again. And a great throw from Ryder finds the mark on Johnson.
And then, yeah, a lot of balls released there from Nighthawks.
Yeah, it was a little incohesive from Norwich of late, but still welcome back. This great movements once again from Bawley, gets out the way of 3.
So yeah, nice dodgy there from Bawley, getting out of the way.
Great shot from Ryder. Finally finds the mark on Bawley. Skinner has 5 to play with.
Yeah, he gets hit on Badly.
Makes 1 mark on Badly to kick things off.
Yeah, Badly looking for that catch there, but placed really well by Skinner.
Ryder finishes the job. Very similar fashion to Bawley finishing the final sets. Just going hell for leather on that one remaining player.
Yeah. So 4-2 to Bees now. But still all to play for early on in this game.
Bawley looking to catch Ryder a little unawares.
I think also they're looking to take possession of 2 rather than the 3.
I think that is their stylistic preference by and large.
Bounce called.
Bounce from Bawley in front of Ryder.
And then Bawley throws over Ryder's head.
It's going to be a duel that might persist for the rest of this game between Bawley and Ryder on this right-hand side as we look at it. Plenty of fakes coming out. Block from Cousins on Skinner.
Nighthawks, 1 play down. Throw from Bawley, but bounces just in front of Cousins.
Great shot from Durban onto Ryder.
And the dodge afterwards.
Yeah, really well played. Woodall was there on the money to try and secure that punishment, but doesn't make the mark and managed to give away 4 balls in the process. Great cross court once again from Bawley, taking out Millwood this time, and Norwich have 5 to play with.
Yeah. So 4
balls looking for
Woodall, yeah.
4 balls, in fact. I think Bees have 4 to play with.
Just about retrieving. Bawley threatening. And they throw 4 balls and get 1 hit for it. So
yeah, realising Bawley going for that pre-throw attack. There was two attempts at the revenge hit from Badly and Cousins, but Bawley did well to get out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Communication breakdown there between the Norwich players.
Yeah, so
Hibbett sends one straight down the throat of Cousins on his own.
And then they also have play ball because obviously you've now got to throw 2 from 4. So then they had play 2 called. So that now gives Bees all 5 balls again.
Yeah, that's for what looked like a very promising set for Norwich, gone very far south. And a great tracking from Badley makes the mark on Bawley.
Yeah. He looks for the catch, but just pops out of reach. Nice block from Woodall. He comes up, threatening. Oh, and then a very lazy release there, I would say.
I think Whitley thinking that he managed to retain the ball off the block and Woodall trying to play as if they had three, but not on this occasion. Catch from Skinner on the ball from Key. Great work from Badley. Bides his moment and takes the hit on Skinner.
Yeah.
Steadies the ship for his team.
A trade there from Woodall. Oh no, slash. Oh no. Just got the hit.
Nice play from Bees.
So that takes it to 6-2 to Bees.
Yeah, I think one that Norwich will look back on with a bit of regrets. That set, the way that panned out. Probably the better side for the early part of the game, and then a couple of squirrely decisions and lapses of concentration, giving away possession to Bees, which they could convert with in true Bees style.
Yeah, I've seen that from a lot of games today. It's not necessarily been that one team's played better, it's just that it's been essentially the amount of errors that each team has had has come down to who's won the game in the end.
Yeah, 3 minutes is a lot. It's a long time in a sense.
Oh, nice.
Bawley makes a catch to the front of court from Newton.
Who's only just come on, so not a great start to his first set.
A wry smile from Newton as he exits the court. Looks like there's a double switch for Bees because there's like Dunford is on for Key, it looks like.
Yeah, nice hit from Woodall and then a
great catch from Bawley once again. Doing so much damage on his right hand side.
So pretty much immediately neutralises Aiden's hit by taking that catch, and then a trade there between Millward and
between Hibbert and Millward.
So Nighthawks 2 players up now.
Yeah, they had 4 balls. They didn't make the best use of it there. 2 single balls at separate targets.
Yeah, potentially another miscommunication there.
Great trade between Skinner and Dunford.
Yeah. Again, working out in Nighthawks' favour because they're already up in the set, so it doesn't damage them as much as Bees.
Good moves from Johnson.
So we're only about halfway in the set, so there's plenty of time for anything to happen. Oh, and a nice catch from Cousins.
Nicely read from Cousins, yeah. Plenty of fakes coming out from Norwich, trying to disguise the cross-court attack from Durban, but Cousins read it. Brings back in Newton.
Ooh, goes for it. Oh!
Great take from Johnson, no less so.
That was a great catch.
Really nicely done. Woodall putting all his might behind that one, but just managing to get underneath it from Johnson. Norwich have 4 to play with. They're on play 3 here.
Oh, yeah, Cousins looking for the catch, but that ball comes higher than he expected. Just clips him on the top of the head. So we've got Newton in.
Good accuracy from Bawley, I think.
Yeah.
Cousins was looking at his ball all the time. If it had been anywhere catchable, he might have been in danger.
Oh!
Unfortunately for Johnson, blocks it straight into Whitley. Which makes it a 1-catch game from Newton.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Bawley just too accurate there. Hits it perfectly, and it just bounces straight off Newton. So
an important set for Bees to win that, I think.
So yeah, so that brings the score to 6-4, so a lot closer. There's not a lot of time left on the clock. We are definitely into short set territory. So yeah, so I mean, if Nighthawks can take this, they'll go into the half-time drawing. But I think Bees would much prefer to have a 2-set lead.
Very much so. I think especially with the way that the first half initially panned out, with Bees taking a relatively substantial advantage, and a great cross-court eventually finds its way through the block of Woodall. It's up.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, Skinner doing the unselfish thing then, providing cover for his team to make sure that they didn't gift away a catch there. Norwich have 4 balls to play with as a result. Play 3 here. Free throw from Millwood.
And they take out Dunford.
Good dodging here from Norwich at the back of court, and a good catch from Johnson to really hammer home this set for Nighthawks.
Yeah, I think...
Play 3 here, but still got a little bit of life left in this set.
Yeah.
Great conversion. And in fact, they finish it so quickly, we might have another one. Interesting decision there from Norwich to finish that set and force a minute set at the end of this.
Yeah,
They could have elected to sit on that player advantage and just take half time at level. But
yeah.
They want more, which I'm proud of, to be honest.
I guess they absolutely backed themselves to be 8-6 up at half time. I mean, they've got the momentum now. Bees had it for a brief time. I don't know if it was the substitutions, but there's something that happened with Bees, and they've just... Nighthawks have just absolutely taken them now.
Yeah, it feels like it. And so I was going to say about the quick start from Norwich means the short sets should favour them in general. Trade between Newton and Borley on the right-hand side. Benefiting Bees as Durban exits the court.
Yeah, and another hit there as well. So Bees out 1 player up.
And they got 5 balls. They send a few of them Hibbert and one of them at Whitley.
Yeah.
But
no hits.
Yeah, good dodging from Norwich. 3 balls in hand, already a player down. Could level it here.
Block from Woodall. Oh, the catch!
Great take from Hibbert. Catching out from Hibbert.
So it's all level, 4-4, but Millwood's very high up court. Dunford takes...
Amazing catch from Dunford.
Wow.
From Johnson.
And that's time! So...
Wow, what a set to finish this off.
Yeah, Nighthawks elect to finish the set quickly to get an extra minute set. And then Bees take it.
Wow, some miraculous catching in that minute set. That was swinging one way and the other.
I think Skinner still can't believe it.
I feel for Norwich there. I feel like they did a lot of stuff right, getting a lot of the exchanges, but that catch from Dunford really the killer blow at the end of the first half. Bees with a set advantage as we get into the break, 8-6.
Yeah.
getting ready to come back underway.
Yeah, getting pretty noisy now at St George's Park.
Yeah, we're in that crossover now where we have, I believe, actually all 4 leagues playing at the same time. We've got a Men's Super League game here, next door Women's Super League, Men's League 1 and Women's League 1 both on courts 3 and 4. Plenty going on and plenty of noise to boot, which is good.
So Bees with 4 balls. 2
Good
more
dodging
time.
from Borley.
Yeah. Trying to get Borley out, but he's annoyingly good at dodging as well. It's very...
Trying to find a chink in his armour, but still looking. It's up. Great accuracy from Dunford's, just out of the body of Hibbett. Plenty of after throws coming in, but good dodging from Borley and Newton.
Ball's glided, and then Millwood taking out Skinner.
Unfortunate for Skinner. I think his throw had Woodall dead to rights.
Yeah.
But Woodall getting saved a little bit by the luck of the balls. Once again,
Yeah.
once again, perfectly timed his ball into the release from Whitley.
I mean, it's different from the first half where he wasn't pulling off the trades to now just really saving himself. So Bees are 2 players up.
Yeah, which probably explains why Woodall's so keen to look for these trades.
Oh,
Up. Great accuracy from Dunford's. Key, who just got on at half-time. Doing well to get his hands onto that, but...
yeah, he'd set himself on his knees, which meant that when the ball popped up, he could not get up to his feet quick enough to chase it.
Yeah, it looks like the subs from Bees are Key and Newton on for Badley and Ryder. Woodall making the mark on Johnson. Great shots from Borley and from Whitley, and Borley once again gets a ricochet ball straight into his hands, which he's take out Woodall. 3 for 0 trade in favour of Norwich.
Yeah. And then,
And a nice little pop-up from Whitley straight into the grateful hands,
Yeah,
or
it
hand
was
singer of...
great hit to start with, and just unfortunate. So just Dunford left in against 3 Nighthawks.
He's taken a miraculous catch already, Dunford. Could do the same again. Blocks out. Very nuts.
Yeah, I think maybe a hit on the back of the foot.
Yeah, it was tough to see whether that ball caught him on the way through. It was ball and the ball was foot and floor in some order. Difficult to tell.
Yeah. So all square now, 8-8.
Yeah, Norwich levelling the scores, which they, well, that decision to take that extra set in the first half come back to bite them. We'll see. Skinner being outdone for that centre ball. Plenty of face coming out. Free throw from Newton gives away 4 balls. 2 ball attack looks for Woodall, but he gets out the way.
So 3 balls to Bees. Nice retrieving there from the Bees retriever. Oh, and 2 hits in quick succession there. Cousins also lost in that exchange, but does leave Bees 1 player up.
Yeah, Niles with 4 balls. They could look to level the scores here. Good moves from Dunford.
Oh. Yeah, Borley trying to find Millwood there on that right wing, but he just about dodged it out of the way.
Yeah, easy to fish for those when you're setting for a catch and it's slightly outside your body, but Millwood's good discipline to leave it alone. Block out from Key.
It's about 1 minute played in this set. Oh.
Great disguise on that throw from Johnson. Millwood doing well to make the mark on Hibbett, but getting out of the way himself.
Yeah, Borley trying to get Newton while he's not paying attention, but just about lifts his leg out of the way. So still 1 player advantage for Bees.
Free throw comes in from Johnson, and Nighthawks do retain that extra ball from the release from Dunford. Still one player down for Nighthawks.
Oh, and a
amazing
catch.
And the free throw hit from... Yeah, so free throw hit onto Newton, and then a catch and then a subsequent block from Borley. Puts his side 2 players up for a 1-player deficit. And 4 balls given away by Millwood.
Not
Key
ideal.
entrusted with the final ball. Bypasses the responsibility to Millwood. And great tracking from Norwich to secure that extra hit. Key left on his own against 4 Nighthawks. He's got 4 balls to play with.
Really good tracking from Nighthawks on Millwood there. And then a nice hit.
Release. Yeah, catching Dover a little unawares. Key with 3.
Nice. Oh, yeah, Borley throwing a quick one
trying to
back.
repeat his earlier efforts.
Probably looking to see out time here. There's 25 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah,
And they just want to make sure...
Expect to see a single from... Maybe not now. 2-ball attack comes in. Great dodge in from Johnson.
And time.
Great effort from Key to try and turn that 1-4.
Yeah.
But great movements from Johnson and Borley at the end to secure 2 points for Norwich. All change for Bees. Looks like Badley is on for Cousins.
Yeah, I think that's the only change. Everybody else still there?
Yes, Ryder's still off.
Yeah. So 10-8 now to Norwich.
Is that the first time Norwich has been in the lead in this game?
I think so. Yes, because
Yeah,
they managed to draw and then they lost that 1-minute set, which they would have taken the lead there for the first time.
Skinner once again winning that centre ball. Plenty of pace coming in. Johnson tries to find the mark of Woodall.
Yeah, just kind of hopped over it. So Bees come up now for the attack with 3 balls. Dunford, nice throw, but ducks under and then jumps over Borley's retaliation.
Got a very slingy release, Dunford. Comes out the side, which makes the trajectory of the ball extra difficult to read. Makes the single ball attacks very difficult to read. Skinner doing well to try and bait out the attempts from Key and is successful in doing so.
Yeah, you can see Key was very annoyed afterwards that he'd been managed to be baited into that. And then Borley taking out Newton on the other wing.
Yeah, very clever early release from Borley. Before Newton was really set to try and dodge or block, the ball was already on him.
And then a catch.
Johnson furthers the advantage by taking a catch off the throw from Woodall.
Yeah, it was it was a very nice catchable region for him.
Norwich really turning on the style now.
Yeah.
An extra hit from Borley onto Dunford on the near side. 2 balls in for Millwood. Couple of counters onto Pivot, and he does want to survive.
So 3 balls to Bees. 4 players down now.
Devon doing well to get out of the way. Johnson looking for a running counter, but Borley calls him off, thinks better of it. Another early release from Borley onto Badley.
We've got just over a minute left. So Bees really need to start trying to make something happen now to be able to turn this set around.
Needs to start taking some risks, and I think that's just a clean catch from Millwood behind his ball.
Key was so surprised he forgot to come in.
Single ball left from Key looking for Whitley.
So just still 2 players down now for Bees.
Norwich with 3 to play with, and there's still 2 players up.
So yeah,
Still the favoured side, but one catch swings it very differently.
On a hit there from
Great
Millwood.
hit from Millwood onto Durban.
So there's about 30 seconds left. Bees 1 down.
Yeah, eating away this player advantage.
Oh,
Not for long. That's a great take from Hibbett on the cross court from Millwood. Had great success on Durban earlier, but Hibbett wise to it.
Yeah,
Bees with it all to do now.
Millwood doing really well in that set, and it's just unfortunate that's how it ends. Key taking out Skinner, but there's not a lot of time left, and there's still 2 players down, and that's it.
Nicely played from Nighthawks.
So yeah,
Bees doing well to make it a little bit nervy towards the end of that, but great catch from Hibbett, really steadying the side. And Norwich looking the favourite team. Look like they're playing with serious confidence and panache now.
Yeah, definitely. They're pulling off a lot more, and their hits are a lot cleaner than Bees have been. I mean, Bees have called timeout now. It's 12-8 to Norwich, and there's 2 sets left.
Probably wouldn't have seen this coming with some of the team's earlier results in the day, but it's a funny old league, this one.
Yes.
Bees definitely not out of it by any stretch, and I'm not sure if we've got the time left, but I don't think Bees will necessarily have to rush to call back these 2 sets. I think we still have time for 2 sets and then plenty more, given it was 8-6 at half, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we still have a fair amount of the second half left to play with. But Norwich know that probably winning any set, especially if it's one that goes to 3 minutes, if they win any of those, then they're basically home and dry.
Yeah. Essentially, Bees need to come out and win the next set. And if they don't, then it
might be curtains.
Yeah. But yeah. Anything you think Bees could do in this next set?
I think it's very difficult as a team that's down in the match, but they don't need to rush things early on. I think that in the first half minimum, their set plays were definitely leagues ahead of Norwich's in terms of their conversion on single ball attacks. That then opened up the opportunity to go for the training game, which they're probably level-ish on the training game. They'll often go 1 for 1, 2 for 2, etc. But when you're up, that's fine. When you're down, it's very much not.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's whoever can get up needs to stay up, and that's not a great way to start it from Dunford with a line fault.
Yeah.
Good areas from Key, just outside the range of Johnson, and Whitley are replying in kind with his own line faults, I feel.
And their cross court from
straight back in the fray. A brilliant catch from Borley once again.
Wow, yeah. Cross courts at Woodall, and then Newton throws back and just gets caught.
I feel like if Norwich do manage to secure the win against, or a win or a draw against Bees, I think they owe a big debt to Ryan Borley after this one.
Yeah, definitely. He's been the player for them, player of the match for them this game.
Great accuracy from Woodall, takes out his fellow left armour in Durban. It's up. Great work from Woodall. Makes the mark on Skinner.
Yeah.
3 balls and we're level. Draw here benefiting Norwich, lest we forget. And he leaves his hands dangling against his former Leicester teammate in Dom Johnson. And Whiteley takes out Woodall as well. Badley and Millwood with it all to do.
Yeah. Woodall really ran up court. And he was as soon as they threw at him, he was kind of stuck because he was so focused on getting up court that he wasn't ready to dodge or block.
Yeah, it's easily done, and it's very stylistically how Woodall likes to play, but it does have its drawbacks.
Yeah.
It does well to half the deficit. Still a 1-player advantage for Norwich.
So there's 1 minute left in the set.
So now what you do here is Nighthawks. Try and play as much time as you can.
Yeah. I'm trying not to put myself in danger. Unfortunately, that is just what they do. And then another hit from Badley. So now it's 2v1.
Unfortunate from Norwich, be all played ball, I think a little unexpectedly. A few squirrely releases but Millwood and Badley doing well to capitalise.
Yeah, Nighthawks
left on his own.
Yeah, Niles really wanted to sit back and just play calmly and play out the set there, but went for very aggressive play and it just did not play off in their favour. And then a hit, so nice high-low there from Bees. Borley goes for the low one, but he can't keep hold of his hands and he's gesticulating to his team.
It was a risky one from Bees to throw slightly different targets. I think had Borley been I think had Bally been set more for the lower ball, I think that would have been a very catchable opportunity. But Bees get away with it on this occasion. They claw back to within a set. And it's a false start for Norwich. So 5 balls gifted to Bees, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go for Bally here.
Yeah.
We shall see.
And then I believe that Sam Mason said 220, I believe, at the start. And they do hit him, and there was also a line fault as well from Nighthawks. Or
not what you need at this point.
No.
So 220.
Bees could finish this and get another set yet. Oh, and a ricochet catch there as well.
This game going a mile a minute.
Woodall just realising he's been caught back in, so runs to the outbox.
It's up.
Oh.
So I guess with it being 220 left at this set, this could be the final set if both teams agree to it, in inverted commas. The way the game's kind of panned out, you probably feel that Bees might take a draw. They might not need to make the decision
but
anymore.
it doesn't matter anyway. They've ended the set. So
12 apiece. And it's going to be a short set to finish. Might be a minute, might be a little bit more.
One minute set.
It's a minute set. So, winner takes all here. It's 12 apiece.
Wow, it's really been backwards and forwards as it's been set this game. It's been very exciting.
Yeah, Norwich can't afford another false start here.
No false start. Norwich take the 3.
Yeah, they do get that third ball. Great early hit. 2 early hits from Bally. Pops up off key and badly looks for the catch, but
yeah, he just gets his hand to it. Yeah. So Bees 2 players down.
Need to convert this to a hit pretty soon. Great dodger from Whitley to get out of the way from Millwood. Skinner and Bally just calming things down.
Yeah, I bet a 1 ball release here. Yep.
Another early release from Bally, safe in the hands of Newton. Newton looks to respond, and Skinner makes the mark on Woodall.
Yeah.
A tall task just became even tougher for Bees. Norwich with a 3-player advantage.
And they can't be long on the clock.
2 ball attack takes out Millwood. Dunford left on his own.
And that's time.
That's that. Norwich take the game 14-12 against Bees.
Wow. Yeah, it was really that double hit at the start really set them up in that entire game.
So hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
But very well played to both teams, and I think on balance a deserved victory for Nighthawks.
Yes.
Showing that their position at the start of the game, at least at the foot of the table, maybe a little misleading. Underestimate them at your peril.
Yes. And it'll be interesting to see the table after the end of today.
It's going to be incredibly congested.
Yes. Right.
So that does it for Men's Super League for today, at least.
Yes.
And I think we're moving on to Women's Super League. Looks like it's Wessex against Derby Phantom Seconds.
Yes.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah.